Welcome to Memento, Vivere with Manny Rico in floral shorts as sweet as I don't speak your. I did not listen to Born This Way at all last month because I was very sad and depressed. I was very sad. So I had to listen to my Lana Del Rey. Okay, so last month, we can recap last month a little. Last month was a little bit interesting. I really tapped into this like sad, detached Manny. I didn't personally love, but I did learn a lot about I can have very bad habits. I can have very bad unhealthy eating habits. I also learned a lot of like, it's all in my mind. It's all, being kind to yourself and being slow and not rushing throughout your day and being present. I kind of like went through that last month. It was very, I had no time to listen to Born This Way. I would listen to Government Hooker and I just like lost interest. I like was not interested in that anymore because my mind was elsewhere. Like I wanted to just listen to music and not even sing along, just listen to music. But this month has been a bit different. I low key decided that life is very beautiful. Like I was listening to I think Black Roses. Oh my god, this week Black Beauty, sorry, by Lana Del Anal backwards. I was listening to Ultraviolence by Lana Del Rey. Honestly, album of the year. Like if we're talking album of the year, like okay, I love music. Like I'm a music lover, like hands down. They're down. I'm a music lover. Like I love music. Like I think art is something that, especially music, is something that a lot of people, especially me, go to when we're sad. Like I just love it. Like I think it's like my respects, my kudos. Like I think it's something, I try not to be a hater towards music. I don't like, because it's like someone took this and tried to like, do something. And for that, like we have to respect, we have to appreciate people's art and stuff, And so I used to be a very big Camila hater, like not hater necessarily. Like I would listen here and there. Like I liked that one album, Used to This. I never went to San Francisco. I never liked that one song. I also knew of her past, so like I'm like honestly like girl, but also like she was 13. Like yes, it's not okay, but like she was 13 and like a lot was okay. So Twitter, okay, so Twitter is something that it's very amazing. Like low key, like if you're sorry, I'm like trying to crack my back. I'm trying to like crack my back. Okay, so Twitter is like honestly, it's so silly. Like I think it's almost like Oomphy world, and like just if you fall into the right feed. My feed is all like music and like people's opinions and like just pop culture, but like good pop culture. And at first everyone was hating Camila Cabello on her rollout, and they were saying, oh, she's like copying Charlie, whatever. And so I was just like, girl, like I heard Love It, and I was like, okay. And so I didn't really pay attention. I think it was during that time that Charlie was dropping, so I was like, I'm more into Charlie, like let's go. Like I don't know, like I was, yeah. So I didn't really pay attention to Camila until I saw that performance, and I was like, okay, love her. Well, Twitter's starting to be the same way. Like everyone is starting to catch up, which I love. I drove this week to get coffee, and the barista was like, hey, and I was like, hey. Like I love chit-chatting with the baristas. I know they get paid to chit-chat, but like come on, who wouldn't like on it? No, I was gonna say honestly, like buying a friend, like come on. But I would get so sad. Like I would be so sad. Like there's been multiple times, multiple of my friendships have been based off of that, of like how can I use them. old friendships. So it is very sad. But also yesterday I went, oh my god, I have to show you my new bag. Okay, so low-key today my dad was being hella homophobic about my bag, and like it's honestly like it's okay, like I really don't care. I really don't care. I really don't. I put Demi Lovato and Baby Rexha in the same like category where like they're legends, but like they get a lot of hate, but they're so like deep down like so humble, and like they gone through a lot. Rihanna, for what she's gone through and still singing, although she's not even singing, but I love Rihanna. Like, I'm sorry, no one could ever make me hate you. Like, I'm sorry, but bum bum beat up bum bum beat bum bum beat bum bum beat bum bum beat bum bum. Why do I feel like this? Bum bum. I love that song. Are you joking? Are you like I have this like thought every single day that I wake up. Every single day that I wake up, my first thought is, why am I born in 2003? And like I literally missed out on like the most beautiful music peak ever, and it makes me very sad. It makes me very angry. It makes me very distraught. It makes me very, you know, whatever. But those are also emotions that we have to let go, because I'm kind of like learning and evolving and growing and running. I've been running, and like honestly, running has saved my life. I hate it. Like it's like, ugh. It's like I have to run outside because I cannot run on a treadmill. Like if you run on a treadmill, you're a psychopath. I don't trust you not one bit. Okay? Let me get that clear. If you run on a treadmill for more than 14, 13 minutes, if you're on there for 30, 40 an hour, what are you doing, girl? Like, one, you're gonna mess up your knees so bad. Two, what are you even looking at? Like, unless you're reading a book, sure, but like, okay, maybe, okay, I would be on the treadmill walking, reading a book. Yes. Running? I just don't see the benefit in that. It hurts my knees. Like, I don't want to look at a TV. Also, like, no judgment. This is, hold my hand. I'm sorry if I, but I really don't care. Like, low-key, I've been not caring a lot. I have not cared for 3 weeks now. It's been. I haven't cared. And so I just haven't been caring. Like, also, I got a new rug today. Life is so beautiful. Like, I literally had a journal before recording this because I was like, life is so beautiful. Like, I get to actually do my hobbies. Like, girl, there's a new vlog. There's a new vlog. Like, I don't know. Like, we're just taking it slow, obviously. I'm a double Scorpio, as you know, because I do not shut up about it. And I feel things by a million. So, whenever I'm having a good day, I'm like, girl, life is beautiful. Life is fixed. Like, let me do this, this, and that, and the third. Whenever I'm sad, I'm like, girl, bye. So, it's just here and there, you know, like, it day by day, breath by breath, bird by bird. Just, this is what I'm feeling today. Yesterday, I was having one of those dystopian, like, episodes, manic episodes while I was driving, because I sometimes think that my life is not real. Like, I sometimes think that I'm not, like, actually who I am, and, like, everything is just, like, not me, and, like, I have one realization that I'm actually nothing. Like, that's what I think about while I'm driving in the highway going 65 miles an hour. But I was going to second place because, Second Street, sorry, I misspoke. Because I wanted to go thrifting. I do believe in retail therapy. Low-key, I do. You know, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. My receipts be looking like phone numbers. If it ain't, no, numbers. Now, that was when Victoria Monet was writing her music, and she had the tenor at 1,000,000, and she was like, oh, that Arianki was amazing. I love that Arianki. Anyway, sorry. Also, Eternal Sunshine for Album of the Year. Like, can we get into Eternal Sunshine? Just Supernatural alone.
This is stars. Nothing else felt this way inside me. It's like
It's amazing. Like, I do understand haters, like, girl, like, hate, you know, like, whatever, I don't care. But to say that she's not one of the most, like, influential and, like, actually good artists in our generation is kind of crazy. Anyways, that's not the point. If she's not your fave, like, that's kind of crazy. But I also understand, like, I get it. Like, we all live different lives. We all have different minds. We all think different things. Like, that's beautiful. That's what makes us unique. And that's what makes us individuals and unique. And, like, you know, like, if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, you don't. Like, you know, like, you'll find someone's out there for you. Like, I have realized that there is someone for someone. Like, if you have something that other people hate you for, like, other people, like, critique about you, or, like, other people bully you for, and you don't ever realize it, and like you get very insecure about it, and so, like, you try to fix it. No. Those are just one little portion of people that think differently, that don't necessarily have the same mind as, you know, obviously we don't all, but, like, they have this shared opinion. And you really need to realize that the world is so big, and, like, minds expand to 1,000,000. Like, wait, alguien para ti. Like, there is someone for you that is, like, obsessed with whatever thing that you need to do to please someone else, you know? For example, I used to get hella bullied about my leg hair, about my eyebrows, about my arm hair, my chest hair, like, my back hair. Like, well, I don't have back. I have some back hair, but anyways, that's not me literally making, no, like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is, like, I don't have a hella back hair, but, like, anyways, hair. People would critique my hair. Obviously, I'm hairy. Like, I'm Latinx. Like, I'm literally, like, you know, I'm also Native American. Like, girl, like, I'm Mexican. Like, I'm hairy. Like, estoy peludo. So it would also be, like, your own family, which my dad has been hella homophobic. Like, I will get to you. I need to. So I got very insecure about my hair. Like, I feel like I feel like people can be mean, girl. Like, people are mean, girl. And, like, growing up, like, our bodies are just, like, you know, like, I was fat, like, I was hairy. I was fat, I was hairy, I was gay, like, girl, like, I was, like, what's going on? I was, like, in an organized, hella, like, strict religion. Like, it was just crazy. And so, on top of that, people are making fun of me because I have hair. Something that I literally can't control. Something that I cannot control. Like, something that is fully out of my control. Just as our identity, our expression, our, not expression, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, our identity, our sexuality, like, all of those things are mine. It's just out of our control. Well, to an extent for our mind. Because I've been getting into controlling my mind and, like, telling it stuff that, and, like, making sure, like, it's like, I said this and this will happen. Like, girl, like, I don't know, like, just test your mind, see how powerful you are. I don't know, I think it's, like, I think just go for it. Like, what can you lose? Like, what can you possibly lose from, like, turning your life around and, like, you know, picking up a new habit? Like, literally just picking up a new habit. Tell your mind, okay, tomorrow I'm literally just gonna do this new habit, and just watch it, like, just happen, because you have that power. Like, you literally have the power to think of what outfit you're wearing now. You literally have the power of thinking of whatever hobby you have now. So just think of something else to do. Also, I got a new bed, like, you'll see in the vlog, and it was supposed to be a low bed, and it's literally 4 feet high. Why is my bed 4 feet high? Girl, I had to, like, jump on it. Like, it was crazy. But I honestly love, like, I have high ceilings, so it, like, feels amazing. I don't know. Love. Anyways, but I wanted a low bed so bad. Like, I think they're so cute. Oh, okay, sorry. Yesterday, I went to 2nd Street, and I love 2nd Street. I know people get paid to talk to you, but the cashier person, his name was Austin. Well, okay, what do you think? Okay, so, obviously, like, I was wearing this blue shirt. Oh my god, you'll see in the vlog. But I was wearing this blue shirt, baby t-shirt, and, like, I don't remember what pants. Oh, my really big olive pants that I love that are staple in my closet. Anyways, and for shoes I was wearing these red loafers that were like wooden, so they make a noise. And so as I walk, I stomp because you're going to hear me. But anyway, I was walking into 2nd Street and I was shopping obviously. And after like 10 minutes, because you know, I walk a lot of rounds. Like I walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. Like I walk a lot because usually there's one thing that catches my eye on one round and like I have to go I have to go back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you do that, but I'm kind of crazy. Anyways, so as I'm walking, the security guard and the guy, his name is Austin, he's like an otter, but like he looked straight, but he was kind of sassy, which I low-key love this new era of like sassy straight men. Like, I don't know, I really don't care for straight men nor DL people. I you know, take your time, but don't use people for your explore. Girl, oh my god, literally I cannot I cannot think. What is a word? Don't use people for your like to explore, like for your exploration. No. To like figure yourself out. Like don't use people like humans to figure yourself out. Girl, watch some porn. Like, what are you doing? Like DL people, that I understand if it's like over religion. I get that. Like I fully get that. But when it's over cowardness and when it's over someone's like safety, and it's also like a lot of DL men will like just tag people with them and like just like lead people on. A lot of the times, a lot of these bottoms will get their heart broken by DL men like crazy. And I'm not saying that like, you know, being a bottom is bad, but like, girl, why are they always a lot of bottoms are Pisces, low-key. A lot of bottoms are Pisces, and I know Camilla said Pisces are the best signs. They're really not. Like, low-key, they're not. And I have to, you know, I'm sorry. If you're a Pisces, I'm sorry. But you're kind of, like, on my shit list. Like, low-key, like, no shade. Like, no shade. Like, really no shade. It's a me problem. Like, it's an Aquarius thing. Like, I really don't like being told what to do. Like, I really don't like being told what to do. And although I have my clingy moments, I don't enjoy when like someone is begging for my attention, because oh my god, that sounds crazy. That is the most toxic like Scorpio thing ever. But like, I don't love it when someone is like begging to talk to me, because it's like, we'll talk. Oh no, that's not okay. That is so toxic and not. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, girl, that is so embarrassing. I am so sorry. Like, me having like a realization growing moment. That's why we're here to be. Like, I'm not embarrassed to like learn and grow. Like, I'm sorry, but when is the last time that you learned and grew? Like, when is the last time that like you sat and like reflected? You know, like, I have to reflect and I have to realize that I am a bad guy and I have some vices that I sometimes abuse. Let's be honest. Lesbian alert. I love my lesbians. Speaking of lesbians, I've been into Faye Webster. Like, oh my, I love Faye Webster. Like, you don't understand. Like, the love that I have with this whiny, repetitive diva is so like you will never love her the way I love her. Like, she's just, also she's dating Deb Never. Like, gag. Like, I love Deb Never. But
Stop drinking, for no reason.
I just love her. Like, she released this album. Like, it's just amazing. Like, if you have not gone into Faye Webster, please get into her. But yeah. Oh my god. So I went to 2nd Street. I went to 2nd Street and So I needed a shopping day. Like I needed a shopping day, and I went there, and while I was shopping, the security guard and the guy named Austin, they came up to me like 10 minutes in, and they like started talking to me about shoes, like being like, oh, do you like these? Do you like these? Do you like these? I don't know if it's because like I was a customer, but because this is like a little bit of a high end like thrift store, but I don't know if like they thought I was going to steal because I was low-key the only brown person there. Like Denver is like that. Denver, you will in the same block in Denver, you will see 5 homeless men, a insane expensive store, a weird chicken chain restaurant, and a smoothie bowl place, all in the same street. But then you have to drive 15 minutes to get to the nearest park. That's Denver. And so it's also very which whatever. I don't know if they were thinking I was stealing because I've been there before, so I don't know if it's because they knew me. Girl, did they think I was stealing? Like I don't know. Like I don't like to think about that a lot because it just gives me a lot of bad anxiety. Like whenever I'm like looking fruity, I don't want to think that I'm looking I don't want to think that I'm looking fruity because I know that it's just an expression and there's not necessarily a way to look fruity. Like it's just you. Like it's society that's been telling us this is how people look, this is how they like. No, girl, like we're just allowed to express ourselves however we want to express ourselves, and if people decide to express themselves boring and straight, then that's on them. But you know, I don't like to be perceived because I get insane anxiety. So I whatever their intentions were, I hope they were good and beautiful, because my intentions were good and beautiful because I bought this purse. Okay, if you're listening to this, you really, really need to tune into my podcast. I mean, my YouTube podcast, because I am showing you the most beautiful purse in the world. Like, it's this leather, like, it makes me want to, like, scream. It's beautiful. It's like this crocodile brown leather, and I put this New York Keith Haring. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I put this New York Keith Haring sticker on it. This little chain with my name on it that my mom got me from Mexico. A little Peppa Pig queen sticker that's like puffy. I also put my thrifted like nerdy 2000s headphones. I put the girl with the pearl earring little like voodoo doll that I got at the art museum. I put this like Superman Lego man that Roshni gave me that she was going to throw away, but I didn't want to. I put this bracelet that has a bunny that I got in San Francisco with my ex-best friend that we low-key like just stopped hanging out and talking, and like I don't know, like whenever you go through periods like that, it's very sad. Like it's very like it's like a friend breakup. Also last month I was mourning a lot of losses that I had this year. Like my ex-boyfriend and my ex-best friend. Like literally the 2 most important people in my life I lost in the span of like 2 months because I got depressed and I just like went blank, and I just had zero thoughts and emotions and feelings, and I just detached horribly. I detached in the most horrendous, awful way that hurt a lot of people, and I realized that I burned a lot of bridges. I realized that it's a very unhealthy habit that I know that is not okay, and I know that I need girl, like I need help. But that's, you know, I am 21, I am learning that I'm young. It's okay to mess up. Like, I am not someone to stay away from a second chance. Like, I will give people second chances. I really don't. You know, if it's not cheating, I think cheating is the only situation where I wouldn't give you a second chance, because, no shade, but if you do it once, you're gonna do it again. Like, I'm sorry, but come on. Once a dog, always a dog. Like, if you cheat once in the relationship, you're going to cheat again. Like, there's no, like, I don't know. I know that we're humans and, like, we slip up, but girl, cheating? Okay, what do you consider cheating? Because for me, okay, also, Ice Spice has a new song where she's like, if you're cheating, then I'm cheating too. Like, low-key, okay, I'm low-key loving this new Ice Spice. Like, Fat Boy is really good. I'm sorry, I don't care. Like, no shade, no, I don't care. Anyways, cheating. So for me, cheating would be having sex with another person while in a relationship. I would say texting someone like good morning, good night, and like throughout the day. That's low key. Like, it's a friend, yes, but there has to be boundaries. That's like the only thing. Because I understand people have friends and people say good night, good morning. I don't care. Like, that's, girl, like, there is, like, girl, that's crazy. That is toxic to be that controlling. But once it gets, like, if the other person doesn't respect that, like, you're in a relationship and, like, is flirtatious, that's where we draw the line. Because I know I have oomfies that are in relationships and we talk about music, we talk about silly stuff, like, you know, we don't talk about, like, ourselves or our bodies. Like, I think that's cheating. Nudes, obviously, I think that's cheating. But if it's a one night if it's a one night stand and you never see that person again and you like met on Grindr and like there's absolutely zero, wait, why are you on Grindr if you're in a relationship? You should not be on Grindr if you're in a relationship, especially if you're not open. So, the one night hookup has to happen if you're at the club or at the bar and someone comes up to you and you have to tell them you have a boyfriend, but you can't talk again. Because, although I don't think I will ever be in a situation where like we're not together or like we're not remotely like, I think this will never happen right now for me. I think once I'm like 40 and 50, I think that's when it will happen. But I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even know if I want to get married. Okay, honestly, I think marriage is just a marriage thing. Like, yes, being husbands or like being married or being a whatever, I think that's like major, especially with taxes. But honestly, like, do whatever you want, but I think it is very beautiful to have a marriage and like a wedding and like a unit, you know? I think that's very beautiful. But I'm not very like, you know, like old fashioned, like traditional. Like, I really don't care. I think I love, you know, my independence, low key. Speaking of independence, Kesha, Joyride. 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 I love that song. I love it. Like, I love it. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, I love it. Like, I love it. Oh my god. So my dad was being hella homophobic, and he was like, he asked me, he's like, oh, like that purse, like, are you gonna give it to your mom? Like, girl, bye. Like, you are so, like, you need to worry about your retirement and like where you're gonna go for your old folks take like care. Like that's so low key disgusting. Like, no shade. Like, no shade. I know you're my father, but no shade. Like, that's disgusting. Like, being homophobic in 2024 is insane. First of all. Second of all, like, girl, like, what? Like, I think it's so insane. But he is from Mexico, and he is an immigrant. Speaking of immigrant, Camila Cabello, stream CXOXO. June gloom, I've been, maybe, love it. Love it, love it. Ooh. I love that song. Like, girl, I was thinking of that Lana Del Rey concert where she brings Camila Cabello on stage and they sing Love It. And Camila Cabello is singing and Lana Del Rey goes, ooh. I think about that every single day. Anyways, say no to homophobic dads. Low key, like, who cares? Like, we're all gonna die soon. sorry. No, just, like, don't care. Like, just ignore them. Like, just ignore homophobes because one day you're gonna be surrounded by every gay person or everybody that loves you, and it's all, like, you know, like, life has, you know, whatever, like, you know, whatever, like, life is beautiful, like, life will be beautiful, life has always been beautiful, like, it's okay, you know, we got this, hold my hand, we got this, I love you for you, and say no to homophobic dads, like, girl, it's 2024, get with it or kick rocks. I literally don't, you were a stranger, like, I literally don't need to talk to you ever again, like, girl, bye. Mwah. Bye.